known as the Whole. I'm Julius McNair. I'm your host, and I got my co-partner here.
Happy homecoming, everyone. It's your faculty athletic rep, Dr. Nicole Arrighi. Get geek, Tiger family. We made it to homecoming week. Don't play. Don't play.
Yeah, absolutely. Obviously, this is where you want to be, live in 2024 homecoming edition of the Big Blue pregame show. Obviously, it's an exciting time. It's a great day. The weather's great. The people are outside today.
Yes, and I'm hungry. I am absolutely hungry. I'm going to tell you that we have excitement back behind you. You don't see it. We have excitement in front of us, and we have a lineup of guests that you're going to want to see.
Absolutely. No, it's a phenomenal lineup. We got a phenomenal guest. There's superstars. There's a lot of people here that we're expecting to have a conversation with. But more importantly, it's TSU. They're back on campus. Our fans, our alumni, our friends, our donors. I mean, they're doing it the right way. And I'm excited about the show today. To run the show, it's phenomenal. Obviously, the football game is the end goal and to win that. But today is just to get the opportunity to talk to our alums and kind of get their story and you know, and see what they feel, how they feel about TSU in 2024.
Absolutely, and we can't underscore this fan. This is Julius first. TSU homecoming. Every time y'all log in, I mean, it's tuning in to Julius first. So, what are you looking forward to for this experience?
Well, I tell you what, you know, I'm used to seeing vendors, you know, I'm used to seeing a lot of the other things, but I think just more importantly, getting a chance to meet the people. Obviously, like this is my first homecoming. Obviously, I'm getting baptized by fire, but this has been phenomenal. Obviously, leading up to today, we have First Take on campus earlier today. Obviously, that 2 hours went really well with Cam Newton and Stephen A. and Uncle Shay. And so that was awesome. And then obviously, just again, this is phenomenal to see our people come back together, support the university from a visual and physical standpoint.
Absolutely.
To do what they do. So
absolutely, and I'm excited for our lineup. I know Mr. has to have a lot of things on his plate. Is excited for his homecoming. We gonna bring him to the stage.
A man don't need no
Get
introduction. He
Look
don't need no introduction. He knows who he is. You guys know who he is. We're gonna welcome Dr. Doc Allen to the set. And,
come on, have a seat. He on Do Not Disturb for the next few minutes. Leave him alone. We have some questions.
How you doing, baby?
Crew.
Hey.
We got a lot of talent here. Come on,
what they say, the 269 pick in the draft. That's me. That's me.
But you got
Mr. Irrelevant,
Mr. Irrelevant.
But you got picked.
You're doing a great job, bro.
I appreciate it,
We'll put you in between the lines any day.
Doc.
Huh?
Today's the day.
Oh, wow. Right.
What we call it?
Man,
what they said is what they say.
It's homecoming week. They say they don't go to class.
And they don't go to sleep.
Well, as a faculty athletic rep, I just want to say that I want you all to go to class, especially my student athletes. The rest of you, mind your business. Go on about your baby.
Right. But awesome, right? I just left the first take set. Are you kidding me?
How about that?
Millions of eyeballs are on
Discount.
the Tennessee State University.
Tell them.
The Tennessee State University.
And when you say TSU, make sure you say
the Tennessee State University.
Absolutely.
Right? So, yeah, I mean, we were blessed, right? So we're just blessed by Christine hosted in replacing Molly Quorum today. But you had Stephen A. Come on, man. Energy. Off the chain.
Off the chain.
Yep.
He challenged us.
I think we met it, right?
I think we exceeded the challenge.
Yes, we did.
Hey, Howard.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Uh-oh.
I don't know where I started, but hey.
Yeah, but no, great scene, great energy. Our student support today was awesome. Student athlete support was awesome. The band was great. But, you know, they introduced Cam Newton today, right, as a fixture maybe Friday. Going to be on the show, which is 2010 Heisman Trophy winner. And I looked up there and I was like, oh, we got our own Heisman Trophy winner, right?
Two on stage.
Two on stage.
Yeah, George.
Yeah,
our head football coach.
Absolutely. I don't know if people know, like Cam Newton had family here. You know?
Yeah,
and
man.
So it made it right. It was only the best thing to do to bring him here on campus.
Perfect fit, right?
Perfect fit.
Yeah, and so Cam's been to many of our homecomings. Yeah. So it was good to see him in his space. He, you know, his podcast platformed him to that stage.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So it's great to see former players that had a big impact in the NFL start other careers, right? And so no, it's awesome. And then Shannon Sharp, right?
Of course,
special talent, big time Baltimore Ravens, Super Bowl champ in the land of gold and sunshine.
HBCU product.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
man.
I mean, it made total sense
Savannah
to bring,
State. Yeah.
to bring it here, TSU, in this atmosphere.
Absolutely.
You know, I hope they come and get a taste of this.
Absolutely.
You know?
So I smell great food, and you think about homecoming, right?
Yeah.
And so the importance and the significance of an HBCU homecoming. One, we know it reconnects alumni, right, to our current students.
True.
But it also gives everyone that's here an opportunity to come back, relive memories, right? See friends, celebrate the culture, and pass it on to our students, right? And so there's nothing like it. Nothing like an HBCU homecoming.
He don't know. He learning. He learning.
Says the person who also went to undergrad at the same school.
Some Skyhawk over here, right?
Little Skyhawk love, but hey, we Tigers now, guys. We're here.
Listen, 19 years.
Right.
Here. I've been reformed and reframed. But
it's awesome. My wife's got a reunion with her line. They had 78 people on your line.
Listen, man.
That's wild. I'm like,
it's insane.
But the Greek life is here. We got great vendors here. We're waiting on our band to perform and our cheer group. So great setting here at Hale Stadium.
Absolutely.
Couldn't ask for better weather.
But speaking of, anniversaries, this is your 4th homecoming.
Man, it's time.
Coming out of COVID to now this. Talk about that.
Time flies when you're having fun.
It does.
But no, I thought about it last night. I said, wow, I'm just honored and privileged to be able to be the athletic director at this historic program. A lot of legacy through my family. Both my grandfathers, I don't know if you all knew, but they both attended here. One pledged Sigma, one pledged Omega, right? Roadside. But now my pops went to Lane. We're not going to hold that against him. But he pledged Kappa Alpha Psi, so I got in the frat that way. So I wanted to follow Dad's footsteps. So I see my brothers here. But no, fourth homecoming. We got a great opponent tomorrow, and I love the fact that everybody's locked in. Right? We got to be on clicking on all cylinders tomorrow against Eastern Illinois. 5:02 kickoff. So if you're out there, you tune in to this live broadcast, come to the stadium. I know you're gonna tailgate. Come inside. And see Eddie George, Draylon Ellis, Eric George, right? Tyler Moore. There's so many big-time players we have on our roster. And, we got a lot of former players back. So they'll be on the sideline expecting Dominique Rodgers-Kamara.
Hey, he may be on the show. Maybe on the show. I can't give it away. Can't give it away. He may not. I don't know.
Right. But they're coming back. It means something when you're student athletes that played here, grinded here, the sweat and everything that they put in this program. When they come back, it says that they enjoyed their experience and they wanted to see it grow, right? Absolutely. And that's just what we're doing here.
Doc, I mean, I know you like to have all the homecoming questions, and sometimes.
Well, no, I asked my homecoming question.
That's all you had?
Listen.
Okay, I just make a show.
Listen, when we talk about homecoming and we talk about the opportunity to really increase the brand, we have First Take here, but what can just the fans and the friends and the family do to make sure that we are upholding the TSU brand?
Well, one, buy licensed merchandise, right? Because we get paid on the license. So there's a nice collegiate licensing company sticker. It's normally a hologram. If you have that on your apparel, the royalties come back to the university.
To your university.
Your university. That's the first thing. But no, we got a lot of entrepreneurship during homecoming. A
lot of that.
But no, but wear it with pride, right? Wear that logo with pride. We flipped the logo and modified it in 2021. But man, our apparel sales are through the roof. We got a lot of lungs. If they live in Roar City, if they don't, they always are like, hey, where can I find the gear? Where can I find the gear? Wear it. Be proud of that. And also lock in to what's going on at your university. Lock in if you were a college graduate of education or nursing or engineering engineering or agriculture, make sure that you understand what's going on currently in your programs and how you can help, right, invest in the student experience and also in the recruiting of these students that we need to come to Tennessee State University. And so homecoming gives our alums an opportunity to ask those questions because we are right now full force trying to recruit. The platform we had this morning, that didn't hurt.
That didn't hurt.
Gosh,
I actually saw about 9 softball recruits walking around. So hey, I know our softball team took advantage of that whole set, the opportunity, and that atmosphere, right?
Absolutely.
And again, they got to come take advantage of this too. I mean, this is what family looks like. This is what family is. And what place would you want to be with family, right?
And so you want to keep the legacy. You want to keep this going. And so I see a lot of nice outfits.
Yeah.
I see G's and LVs. And
y'all
all
looking good out there, fans.
right, looking good. But then before you leave, ask someone, how can I support and give back to the Tennessee State Athletic Fund, which is under the Tennessee State University Foundation, right? How can I give back to the college, like I said, in which I graduated from? And then how can I, one, lock in with our enrollment management team and refer students to come in your respective areas to be a part of the Tiger family.
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead, Doc.
No, I was saying that is extremely important because we are the brand. So when we look good, the university looks good, but also make sure that you are investing. Because TSU is a black-owned business. So make sure that you support us, give back to your respective college, and then also bring people to campus. This is the place to be this weekend.
Man,
it's
absolutely. Live, right?
Absolutely.
And so I don't think anybody in the Big South OVC does it like we do.
Of course.
Not like us.
But maybe not in the state of Tennessee, right? that does it like we do. But no, it's awesome.
I'm going to say no. Hey, but listen, no, Doc, obviously this is the moment. Obviously homecoming is what it is, and we're going to make the best of it, despite the circumstances, because we're going to overcome. We will overcome, right? We have the great leadership across campus.
Right. President, our interim president, President Johnson, talks about a future-ready Tennessee State University. And so, doing the assessment, we're building it back, and we're going to get it back in its rightful place.
That we will. Well, Doc, we'll appreciate you being on the show, man. Obviously, we got a star-studded lineup here, and I ain't going to give no names away.
But wait, hey, I heard you got some pool around here. Find me a fish sandwich.
Oh, okay. Locate one. Yeah. Now, Doc, she likes the hoagie bun.
Okay, so
we'll make sure that it's tucked in.
We'll make her right. Well, Doc, we appreciate it. We're going to get you going. I know you got to go shake some hands, kiss some babies.
Absolutely. All my people are here now.
And continue to push the brand. So we're going to take a quick break. We're here at the Big Blue pregame show.
All right, Big Blue. Let's go. Yes, sir.
That's right.
Yeah. Y'all hold it down. It's awesome.
2024 here in Hale Stadium, better known as the Hole. On set with us right now, we have the voice of the Aristocrat of Bands, Mr. Jerry Davis.
That's Doctor.
Oh.
That's Doctor.
Oh.
Thanks, Doc. I appreciate that.
Hey, listen.
The struggle was real to get that
Oh,
thing.
my God.
Y'all don't understand.
We have the voice of the Aristocrat of Bands, Dr. Jerry Davis.
I appreciate that. No, it's all good. I was Jerry before I was a doctor.
Hey,
so.
baby, hey,
I just like to say it.
No, it's all good. It's all
she
good.
does this to me on set, Doc. So how's it going?
Everything's good. You know, enjoying the weather, homecoming.
It's homecoming.
All that good stuff. I mean, we couldn't have got better weather. So
How about that?
we
It's
just
better
enjoy
than 2 weeks ago, right?
Come on.
Yes.
Or what's going on in Florida right now.
Or that too.
So
No
we'll
doubt.
take
Blessings to those, for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So, obviously, we got a very busy day today, very busy morning leading into the day tomorrow.
Yep.
So, talk about that with us.
Absolutely. So this will be our second year streaming the homecoming parade. I think we're one of one HBCUs.
Say that again?
One of one
Okay.
HBCUs that are actually streaming the parade. Last year was kind of see what happens. We got, I think our numbers end up being like 23,000 views on YouTube.
Wow.
So we're going to try to step it up. Hopefully we can double those numbers. My main thing right now is just to kind of get some support for the school. So we'll be asking for some money and donations and QR codes, but you can stream the parade if you're at home. If you can't get up, you kick it too hard tonight, and you just can't get up to that parade, hey, turn that phone on.
No doubt.
So that's what we're looking at. Just trying to stream the parade.
No doubt. And you hear them talk about, asking for dollars. Obviously, this is a critical time for everyone across campus, of course, right? And obviously, there's a lot of disgruntled fans and alumni and friends about, the previous trip and then the upcoming trip about, the band and things. But again, Dr. Davis here is here to ask for your support, and not just for funds, but also come out, support the band, because this is their time, and this is your time as well. It's homecoming.
Absolutely.
I mean,
and I do the announcement for the band, so I'm right there with those kids and the band staff, and it hurt, but the end road, we just got to do what we got to do fiscally.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So that's where we are.
Absolutely. So obviously you heard it from him himself, right? I mean, the story is what it is, and we can't flip it. We can't reverse it, but it is what it is, and we're gonna continue pushing forward, like we said. Dr. Regan.
All right. So for those of us that are gonna be braving it and coming to the parade, y'all go, the ones that's going, the troopers.
Yeah.
Try it out, Julius. What should we know? Like, what are some telltale tips about getting a good spot for the parade so we have a good experience?
So 3 things: get there early, and get there early. All right. Comfortable shoes. Make sure you got water. Normally the weather changes, so it'll be cold at first, but then you want to make sure you got something you can put on and take that jacket off. But get there early and get situated. We're gonna have a good time. I want to be on the street with my microphone, embarrassing people, having a good time, line dancing, asking for money. But we're just gonna have a good time all at the same time.
I love it.
So you've been warned, fans.
Yes.
Bring the money.
Absolutely.
Bring the money. We are a vendor too. I already told y'all. Bring the money. When we have the QR code up, don't act like you don't know how to give.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, Dr. Davis, I know you got getting the band set up for a show here at the Pet Rally here. So listen, we appreciate your time.
Absolutely.
Fans, you heard it. Go support Pet Parade in the morning, 9 a.m.
That's it.
9 a.m. Right?
Yep.
You got the time. You got the location.
Bring the money.
Yep.
Bring the money and be there. Doc, we appreciate you,
Absolutely.
baby.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Fans, we are getting ready to transition here to a familiar face. Familiar name here in the TSU community, of course. I'm just kind of figuring out which way I want to pivot here.
I'm trying to figure out too.
I mean, 2-time OVC Player of the Year.
I mean, it's a lot.
I mean, there's a lot of things. There's a lot of things that this man hasn't done, right? There's a lot of things he have done. So he was 11th draft pick to the Seattle Supersonics in 1994, right? Played 8 seasons in the NBA. All right, and he was inducted to the TSU Hall of Fame in 2010.
Yep.
Some of you will know him, some of you won't. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Carlos Rogers.
Hello.
How you doing? Thank you so much.
How you doing?
I'm doing wonderful.
Welcome back.
Thank you. It's good to be back.
Yeah. How often do you come back?
At first, when I first got out of school, I really didn't have a whole lot of time to get back.
Of course.
But now, I try to make it back to every event they have.
Yeah.
And I've been doing it probably for like the last 3 years.
I love that.
Yeah.
We love that. Hey, it's never too late to get started, fam. It's never too late.
So what does this mean to you when you come back for homecoming? Like, Talk to us about that.
It's amazing because when I first came to Tennessee State, I wasn't really introduced to the black culture of HBCU. I started off at University of Arkansas Little Rock, you know, and most of the schools out there was never no black people around on the campus, you know. And when I first came here, I didn't know about the history of HBCUs. I didn't know much about Tennessee State at the time. One of my coaches just was like, "Carlos, come on, go with us, man," and I just went. So when I got here, I had a chance to sit around and learn the culture, and I realized Wilma Rudolph went here, and it brought some excitement to me, you know, because I was like, God, I watched Wilma Rudolph story when I was young, and now I could be a part of this history, and that changed my thinking, because when I saw that she was in the Hall of Fame, that was my goal.
There you go.
I was like, I want to be in the same sentence as Wilma Rudolph, you know what I mean? So a lot of people have men to motivate them, but I didn't. I didn't know much about the history, but I knew about her. Yeah. And once I learned about her, you know, I started getting more into it, and then I realized that my culture here loved me.
It loves you.
You know, and we was winning. So when you win here, you're a winner forever in their eyes. So when I come here, you know, school haven't been back to the NCAA tournament, unfortunately, since 1994.
Yeah.
That's the last time they've been, and I was a part of that championship team. So it's disappointing that we haven't got to that yet, but I'm still a part of history as far as being the only teams that's got championships here. So when I walk around here, I'm still championship Carlos. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, Coach Penny and his staff, and they went out and recruited a brand new team, right? With different type of mindsets, different type of energy, and I think watching them practice over the last week or so, they brought something different than what the Tiger fans have been used to seeing. And so basketball season is around the corner.
That's right.
And I think it's going to be an exciting time. Obviously, there's men's and women's, and we'll continue to talk about that. But, man, it was glad to be here. Just glad to be here.
Yeah, me too. It's wonderful, man, because it's like being at home. You know?
Yeah, I said that. You know,
and everybody give you the same comfortability to be yourself here. You know, and I love TSU. Even when I wasn't coming, I still followed what's going on and still support the basketball team and watch what the football team do. So I've always been a part of what was going on. I just wasn't, you know, here.
So talk about, obviously we talked about your transferring into TSU, and how has your TSU network benefited you in your afterlife here?
By me having it's a lot of prestigious people helped me while I was here. A lot of them, you know, they passed on the glory, but the rest of them that's still here, they've always helped me and supported me through everything I've done. I've gotten to selling TSU handbags and backpacks and duffel bags, and I have major support from the athletic department.
Absolutely.
All of them support me. You know, they like my family, Tess and Jennifer and all of them.
Great people.
They was here when I was here. So when you still have people that was here when you was here, it's easy to, you know, to work those relationships.
To come back and feel welcome for sure.
Easily welcome,
I mean, the new faces sometimes scare you away, but once you get a chance to know them,
don't nothing scare me.
So when you think about this new generation of, I guess, the collegiate landscape of college basketball and everything, but also the realities that many HBCUs face, not just Tennessee State University, how do you share that message and help inform people about the strength and the value of being and attending an HBCU?
I don't think a lot of people understand the culture benefits that you get for being around HBCUs. And, you know, like if they're trying to get a buzz of excitement right now, but it was always exciting, you know, and it's just a matter of them not knowing. You know, it's kind of on a page now for them to know that it's available to you. And a lot of people just want to be a part of it because it's a thing right now.
Yeah, right.
But I think if people take it serious about college, because your education here is the same as everybody else's education, you know, so the benefits of being around your folks and the people that support you, man, because there's nothing like it, man, because I've been there many stadiums when the support was there, and it's different support when you come around your people.
It is.
Yeah.
You just stroked her ego with that comment about your education's the same.
Yeah.
See, listen, I felt it over here. I felt it coming up.
I don't understand how people cannot understand that we have the same books.
No
You know
doubt.
what I mean?
No doubt. You said no. You hit the nail right on the head with that one.
A verb is a verb.
Yeah, nouns are nouns.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
The King's language is still the
It's
same.
the same.
Absolutely.
The English is still the same.
It is the same.
Yeah.
Well, listen, Carlos, man, we appreciate you making an appearance on the show, stopping by. Obviously, welcome back to the city. Welcome back to campus, man.
Okay.
Enjoy homecoming.
No doubt.
See you at the game tomorrow.
For sure.
Lovely.
All right.
Lovely.
Appreciate it,
I
man.
appreciate you,
Thank
baby.
you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that was Mr. Carlos Rogers, TSU Hall of Fame.
Super awesome.
Former NBA player. I mean, it's fantastic. And very, very, very fortunate to introduce this next person here.
Left or right?
Oh God!
I felt even.
And I was about to compliment.
Sure, you're fortunate.
I was about to compliment her until she asked this question.
No, I'm excited. I've not had a chance to meet her in person, only via Zoom.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have with us our new women's head basketball coach, former WNBA legend.
No, not a former legend, a current legend.
Thank you.
Former hater.
See, I'm not even doing it. Ladies and gentlemen, Kenneth Dupree.
Yay! Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Coach, welcome to the Big Blue pregame show, homecoming
Thank you.
edition.
Thank you.
How
for
you
having
doing?
me. I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm well, Doc. I mean, this is your time to shine. Are you
Listen,
starstruck right now?
Just a little bit.
Okay.
Just a little bit. No,
Okay.
I'm gonna pull it together. Okay. So first of all, how are you settling into Tennessee State? How's it treating you?
It's been great so far. Nashville's great. University's been great.
Wonderful.
My players have responded well, so it's been good.
That's important.
That is true.
That helps.
Need the buy-in from them.
So what are you looking forward to for this upcoming season?
I don't want to say it's a rebuild. It's more of a transition. 6 new freshmen.
Okay.
So good, but can be bad. It's good that I get to mold them and teach them how to build good habits and winning ways and consistency. I think we'll surprise some people. I don't think, people
I like surprises. I like
new coach,
surprises.
6 new freshmen. They're gonna suck.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I think we'll surprise some people.
So with your transition, obviously you were with the San Antonio Spurs last season. So with that transition, what did you learn there that you plan on bringing here, or you just kind of go into that your coaching deal?
I think the biggest thing is probably skill development. When they make that jump from high school to college, and even on whether it's men or women, like the development gets missed. Like AAU supersedes everything these days. It's about money. It's about winning games.
Yeah.
And so there's no development. And whether I was with the Spurs or here, like you're teaching these kids like the basic foundations of how to play basketball. And it's kind of amazing because they're like, well, why didn't you learn this in high school? Or why didn't you learn this playing AAU? So I think that was probably my biggest takeaway is just like how to develop these young players and teach them how to play the game the right way.
Yeah, obviously being with Coach Pop, he's an old school coach, and obviously basics is where you start, level 1.
Yeah.
This is how you do it. And
Yeah.
I think obviously watching you guys practice from time to time, I mean, they are buying in. They're still learning the system as well. Obviously, we had a good jump on it this summer and kind of early into the fall semester. So that's been phenomenal to watch them obviously absorb your coaching style and your coaching staff as well. So I'm excited to watch you guys tip off. And
You buying season tickets?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
I mean, why wouldn't I?
I mean, you could be lying right now.
So are you buying season tickets?
We don't answer questions with the questions. It was a yes or no.
I answered,
Did
so I
you?
asked.
Okay, I just want to make
answered.
sure.
I had to ask our viewers. Like we
Put
do need
everybody
the
on the
support.
spot.
Everybody, yeah. Nobody's safe right now.
No.
We need the support. We want the support, right? Obviously, Coach Candace is excited about being here and excited about the opportunity and the team and these people. Coach, what's your thoughts to this right now?
This is pretty cool. My first time ever experiencing an HBCU homecoming.
Oh, Julius has a friend.
I mean, where else would I have been to experience this?
I mean, you're about right. You're right.
It's pretty cool. Like the fish fry, the music, all of that. I'm looking forward to it.
Obviously, you made an appearance on First Take.
Yep.
I mean,
That's simple.
I mean, today is just your day.
Got my 15 seconds of fame.
Well,
Yeah.
right now we're going to give you about 7 minutes. How about
Thank
that?
you. I appreciate that.
So in thinking about how women's basketball has just blown up in recent years, and I really hate to say that it's blown up because there are individuals that have just watched the sport, but as it's become more, I would say, mainstream, if that's appropriate, how do you feel that we can capitalize that? How do you feel like you and your team can capitalize off of that?
I think a lot of it is just viewership and support. Like, come to the games. Like, we can play. Most people think men can only play basketball.
That's not true.
But, like, we got some hoopers. And I think that's always been the case with the W. We just didn't have the fan base. And so the level of talent, like, think of the Diana Taurasi's, the Maya Moores, and then now you have Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. Like, the talent has always been there. But now, with social media and more branding opportunities and endorsement deals, like, women are out there.
And we have Candace Dupree.
Yes. So,
Well, Coach,
I mean,
so
it's
listen.
great.
I'm going to tell you, don't go to that fish fry without me, okay?
I
First
just
off-
ate, so I'm not going to the fish fry.
Gosh.
Wow.
It's hard. This is a hard life.
We got
to
recruits in town. Their parents want to go to the fish fry, though. They heard the music. They're like, oh, we don't want to see a locker room. We want to go to the fish fry.
I mean,
Well, come
whatever,
on.
whatever it
Well,
takes.
Right.
Well, come
Get 'em a plate.
on.
Right.
Well, come on. Well, listen, Coach, I know you got recruits in town, and obviously you got to entertain those and sign as many as you can. But
Yeah.
we appreciate you being on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Continue enjoying the atmosphere.
I will do that. Yes.
Take it all
The
in.
game
So,
tomorrow. Yep.
Yeah.
Looking forward
so
to it.
Hope to see you there.
And get your season tickets.
Season
Yes.
tickets are on sale.
Support.
Yes.
Support. Even if you buy one ticket to one game.
No. Even if you
I
buy
mean, I
two
prefer
tickets.
two. Bring a
Two.
friend.
There you
That
go.
part, we do
Every
plus
game.
Bring your
ones.
church friends.
Every game.
Bring your kids' friends. Bring your
Yeah.
kids. Bring children.
Yeah,
Every
mine
game.
will
Bring
be
your children's
there.
friends. See?
Mine will be there.
Mine will be there.
Yes.
Perfect.
Okay.
Run around with
Looking
yours.
forward to it. Yes, run
Perfect.
around mine.
Tiger fans, this is Coach Candace Dupree. Buy your season tickets. Hey, we're going to take a quick break here off the Big Blue pregame show. 2024 homecoming edition of the Big Blue Pregame Show down here at the Hale Stadium, better known as The Hole. I'm your host, Julius McNair.
Faculty Athletic Rep, Dr. Origi. Happy homecoming, everyone.
Happy homecoming. Ladies and gentlemen, we have with us on set two-time OVC first team, OVC Freshman of the Year, three-time OVC men's basketball champion, and the newly inducted Hall of Fame Mr. Monty Wilson.
Hey.
How did I do?
You did great. I appreciate you.
Welcome to the show, man. How you feeling?
I feel great. Very happy to be back and see friends and families and familiar faces.
Absolutely. That's the best part of homecoming, right?
Absolutely.
I mean, you get to come back and see what you left. So, I mean, talk about your experience here at TSU.
The experience was great, fantastic. I didn't know what to expect when I first got here. New experience coming from high school, not knowing what to expect. But when I got here, my first thing was the goal was not to fail. So I stayed in the weight room more than anybody stayed in the weight room. I stayed on the court more than anybody stayed on the court. And by doing that, that hard work and perseverance paid off by obviously that first year getting freshman of the year and leading Tennessee State to their first NCAA tournament in school history.
How about that?
No, that's quite impressive.
I don't know if our current players are listening, but you guys got the measuring stick is out there. We gotta step this up. I mean, we've had two of our former OVC champions, NCAA playoff appearance, people here on the set, and we got to figure this thing out.
Yeah, it starts with hard work and working together. And the number one thing that we done, I think I feel that separates us was we not only practice when the coaches said practice.
Yeah.
We were in the gym playing with each other when the coaches wasn't around. And if you can establish that chemistry early, whether the coaches are around or not, the friendship and, wanting each other to succeed, not being selfish, then you can do it.
So do you think that becomes a little bit more challenging, or there has to be more effort considering the transfer portal and how you build a brotherhood and relationship to do what you've accomplished?
Absolutely. I think now it's probably harder than ever because, you get the exit stage left whenever you want.
Whenever.
Versus, persevering and going through a rocky time, whether that be mentally or physically, and being able to stay in the boat and to give that extra effort and not give up. And the money factor now is
that's
a huge part. I mean, because now it's hard to keep your talent, even if you have a great year and a great player. Somebody comes and offers him more money. You can't knock them for wanting to do better, but at the same time, it's hard for coaches to build around that.
Yeah, for sure. And again, I don't know if these kids enjoy starting over. I mean, because you put so much time and effort into the place where your feet are, and then all of a sudden you kind of jump ship and you're displeased because you're not getting the things that you were getting at your previous school. And so I feel the sentiment of that because obviously I'm a former football coach as well. And so seeing kids transfer out because they're not playing, well, there's a reason you're not playing. It's because you're either not listening or you're just not working hard enough.
Or your skill set isn't where it needs to be to take that first position.
Yeah, for sure.
And one of the things that I done was make sure I wasn't going to fail because of my lack of effort, and my goal was to be in that first position from day one, and I worked it, and unfortunately, I was my skill set was ahead of the guy that was ahead of me and was able to take that position. But yeah, it's really hard now for coaches to really lock in the talent because of the transfer portal, and as soon as the guys hit any kind of resistance, they're like ready to give up.
Any pushback, they're ready.
And so I feel like also it's a little sense of entitlement. Like, if I'm not playing here, I can just get in the portal and go somewhere else. Versus, hey man, this guy obviously is better than me, or the coach thinks he's better than me.
Yeah.
So let's get my skill set up where I'm better than him, and then there's no question that I'm supposed to be in that position. Because once you get in the transfer portal, you got to go through the same exact thing you just left.
Same thing.
Right? So it's not always the situation. Sometimes you gotta look in the mirror.
You got to look in the mirror.
Yeah.
But I think the other part about that is that you have a chance to really build a legacy and a brand with an institution. And so it seems like there's also a need to talk about like fan engagement and what does that mean when you're talking about an HBCU culture. So what is the impact of that when you think about coming back here and what it means to be home, but it's like a family reunion, I guess, for you, because it's like, you're back.
It is. Well, when we were here, when I first got to Tennessee State, I believe their record was 4-26. And I was at a dire need at that point. I was like, I don't know if I'm going to come here. But I came the summer prior, and I was able to meet Carlos. I was able to meet my roommate, Curtis Davis. I was able to meet Tim Horton, who was here, and I believe Tim was a freshman a year or two. And we all got together, and I was like, you know what, with these kind of group of guys versus the group of guys that was here before, this is not going to be the same result. And when we talked about, how hard we were going to work together to turn the program around, our goal wasn't always individually. It was like, let's make a culture change, and we were able to do that.
And that culture change is real.
Yeah, it is real. And it's not always easy.
It's not. There's some there's some family battles that go through that. And,
no. Carlos and I almost fought a couple times. And
that's because the goal was the same to get there, and who's going to be the best one to get us there.
If you don't have alpha males in any kind of locker room, you're gonna have a weak team, in my opinion.
Absolutely. So before I let you go, though, obviously you understand what's going on with Tennessee State University and the university-wide. So what are your hopes for TSU in the coming years?
Well, my hopes is that we can secure some really good talent and able to keep it. And I think that's been the main issue, getting good talent, and not only when we do get good talent, because I feel like we have had a couple good pieces, but then next year they're in the portal pieces. And there was a good example a couple years ago. A guy was here and wasn't playing much, and he went to another school, and he's, first team OVC. Well, what happened there where that guy wasn't in the game? So we got to just figure it out talent-wise and figure it out coaching-wise and make the right moves to keep the right players and put them in the right position so we can win.
Absolutely. Well, listen, Monty, man, welcome back. It's homecoming. Enjoy it. Have fun with your friends, your teammates, man. Turn up.
Absolutely. I'm having a great time, man. I appreciate
awesome,
it.
man. Well, listen, we appreciate you being on the show, man. Again, enjoy it, and it's a pleasure.
Absolutely.
All right, man.
Okay.
Thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you.
Tiger fans, it is homecoming. It is homecoming.
And not one person has brought us a fish sandwich yet. All these OVC, you heard me, OVC, A.D. Allen over there, I smell it.
It's all right. It's all right. It's going to happen.
Ribs.
It's going to happen. I promise you. We're going to find somebody that's going to bring us a plate, Doc.
Well, I'm hoping
Probably not on set. I don't want it on set because y'all ain't going to watch me eat.
Well, listen, I'm putting in my request because we've had very important people just like this legend sitting to my far left. I'm going to go ahead and extend my hand.
How you doing?
I'm well. How about yourself?
I can't complain. How you?
Okay.
Does he need an introduction?
You better do it.
I mean,
you better not leave him out there
it's
like that.
a very, very familiar face in the TSU community, TSU campus.
Let me read your script. What is it?
Well, I may pull some things out of my pocket. I don't know. But ladies and gentlemen, 2012 first team All-OVC player. Two-time second-team All-OVC.
Boom.
11 years in the NBA. And that's counting, okay? That is counting.
Still going.
I wasn't going to cut him short.
No.
This is my guy. This is my guy. Ladies and gentlemen, we got Mr. Robert Covington on set with us. Rob, what's up, baby?
Man, what's up, baby? It's feel good to be here, man.
Yeah.
It's the first homecoming I've been to in years.
Oh,
Shame
man.
on you.
No.
I'm in season.
Okay,
Yeah,
good
only in season. Look, it's taking a little pause right now.
Good excuse.
Not the
Excuse absence. Faculty members got to make sure excuse absence.
Absolutely.
Of course. Rob, so talk about it, man. Obviously, first homecoming since obviously you get a little break here. What's your thoughts right now?
Man, It's a little right now, a little quiet right now. Normally we used to, you know, this whole thing is normally packed, but you know, it's still
early.
It's still early.
It's
Don't
still
play
early.
us. Don't
Come
do
on now,
that
you know we ain't never on time. You know we ain't never on time. We know we
That's the
always
culture.
everybody at brunch,
That's the
everybody doing
culture.
their thing, you know. But at the end of the day, like I said, it's finna pick up real soon. Like now, I got ties here, heavy ties, not just for myself, but you know, I had another family member here. So my younger brother just graduated last year. So
That's right.
So my family been in TSU roots for a very long time.
The legacy continues, and obviously we love that. So Rob, what does homecoming mean to you? Obviously, this been your first one back, but what does it mean to you?
Man, homecoming is everything. I've been able to participate as a student. I didn't really get to really fully experience it because that's normally in the heat of preseason with training and everything. So I never really got to experience it until like the last day or two. Like you know, we never got the full week of experience.
Fair enough.
So, and of course, you know, the same in the league. You know, I've never got to fully experience the full week of it yet. But you know, it's being here. Seeing all the familiar faces and then seeing some of the people that come back, it's amazing. You know, I'm grateful that, you know, I made a major impact the way I have. Absolutely. And I continue to. You know, I run into people all the time to tell me that, you know, they love what I'm doing and continue to love what I'm doing, keep impacting the community. You know, that's one of my biggest things is making sure that I touch as many lives as I can, and that's what it's all about because you never know who's gonna be the next one to come up.
For sure.
Well, we know that there are not many NBA players that come from HBCU. So how important is it for you to carry that brand over into the NBA arena?
I'm the lone wolf. It was only 2 of us in the last 12 years.
Oh.
And, you know, he ventured off and went into his endeavors after his playing career. But I'm not at that threshold yet. I'm not at that threshold. I'm not ready to wrap up that chapter yet, and I'm not going to no time soon.
I was told that the number was 15, dog. So I'm pushing for you.
It is. It definitely is 15.
I'm pushing for you.
So it's a small halt right now, but you know that call gonna come very soon.
Always. I mean, as long as you keep the phone on. So let me ask. I want to ask you this. Sorry. Obviously, from a support standpoint, how can our fans support, man? In what ways can they support?
Their presence. You know, their presence, you know, we don't have, you know, the resources. We don't have, we're fighting for everything that we possibly can. You know, everyone knows like my impact, you know, on this school, you know, what I've done. You know, I continuously try and do everything that I possibly can because, like I said, I've been here. I know what it feels like not to have certain things and play without. And, you know, that's unfortunate. When, you know, these other schools, they don't have that. You know, it's hard to deal with, but it also gives us that extra little grit because we do know what it feels like not to have certain things.
Yeah. Right.
So for me, you know, we need their presence. We need them giving back. We need the support. You know, the way that we need in order to get over that hump. Because without that, you know, we're just going to continue to ride that fine line that we've been riding.
It definitely starts with the presence, and I'll just piggyback off that. It definitely starts with the presence because you got to be here to see it, right? See what the issues are, see what the highs are, right? And see where the support is needed. Whether it's, you know, again, physically being there, man. Because you don't want to just hear words all the time, right? So that means you got to get up out your seats and you got to drive and you got to come see it.
Yeah, like I said, my presence alone on this campus is very felt throughout the year. Summertime, I come up here, work out with the guys.
Often,
work out with the guys, let them see how a pro works. You know, let them piggyback and you know, have conversations with me just to, you know, see what it takes to get to that next threshold. And I tell kids all the time is the proper preparation prevents poor performance. So, you know, it's about the little things that, you know, for me, I had a niche. You know, I was before my time. You know, the versatile forward that could play multiple positions, and then everybody talked about, you know, tweener when I came out, and then now you look at the NBA. The NBA is all tweeners. All tweeners.
All tweeners.
So I was
even
before
at the five.
Even at the five, and that's what position I played at my height. So, you know, I just, you know, let them kids, you know, let's just ask me questions because I didn't have that. You know, I didn't have pro being in the gym. I had people that, you know, overseas and everything, but nobody had been on the NBA scale. And when I did, I took the opportunity to take that knowledge from them. You know, so for me, it's it's being around and having the access is what a privilege to them.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I'm digging deep, but I need to know.
No, you're gonna. I know
what
a
is-
question. You're gonna ask one last question before we get off here.
I thought you mind your business. I like it in his business. So, what is your favorite TSU homecoming memory for the 2.5 hours that you did get a chance to partake? Go.
My favorite memory, me and all my teammates after a long week of practice. Hell week, pretty much. Pretty much hell week. Our coaches back then were,
Put you through the ringer.
man, listen. My first workout here, I was at the trash can in 5 minutes.
Oh man.
So going from they were there to break us. They were there to break us, but it also break us for positive ways and pushed us over the hump down the stretch.
That built you up.
So then that following year when we was able to experience, Hell Week was something similar, but it was dipped down a little bit. And we all gathered, we met at apartments. We like, man, look, we gonna have some fun now. We gonna have some fun, man. Coach gave us a day off. That's I heard. Coach gave us a day off.
Merry Christmas.
They gave us a day off, so we went and did our thing. We had a good time, man. And all of us, we literally we had fun.
That's
We really
great.
had fun as a team, collectively. And that's how it led for our success down the road.
Awesome. Well, that was the question I was hoping you asked. So you did it. You did it. You did it.
He did good.
He did, and he kept it clean. So
He did.
that's what we did.
I mean, I ain't getting too much trouble when I was in school. I ain't getting too much trouble when I was in school.
We ain't talking about the trouble. But we're sorry.
Don't you listen? He's
I ain't
trying to
get-
open up another can of worms.
No.
Let it go.
I'm talking about the trouble where I kept my head on straight. Like this, I had to go. I had to go.
You did.
And one thing that I did, my teammates and my brothers, they basically said, I separated myself, and they enjoyed it. I enjoyed it, but I still, I had a goal in mind in the vision.
Well, keep pushing on.
There.
Obviously, you have our support.
Thank you, man.
We
That's
appreciate
it.
you jumping on the show, man. Obviously, enjoy this.
Listen, I'm finna get up out of here. I gotta get home with my daughter.
No, I understand that, man. Well, listen, we appreciate you maybe joining the show, man.
Yes.
Nice to meet
Yes, it's a
you.
pleasure.
Tiger fans, we're gonna take a quick break. We'll come back with a very formidable guest and
maybe a fish sandwich.
maybe a fish sandwich. Big Blue pregame show. We'll be right back. pregame show, homecoming edition. I am here with Dr. Orige. And, of course, like I said, I brought back a former guest that everyone should know, starting quarterback Draylon Ellis.
Who is he?
I ain't listen. I ain't about to boost his head up no more than what I just did.
Thank you.
But Dre, this weekend is about family, love, and football.
Yeah.
So talk about it, man. What is this feeling like for you as a current student, right? Obviously transferring into this year 3.
Yeah, you're 3. Why are you looking at me like that?
Because you know she knows.
Because I want it all. Come on. Come on.
Yeah.
Let's
talk about it. What is this like?
It's a great environment. Beautiful people around. I would say that. Very beautiful people around. But no, it's a great environment. Homecoming, I mean, everybody look forward to homecoming. It's a big game for us versus Eastern Illinois, so it's a big statement game for us, for real. Yeah. And to have all the environment looking like this, it's a great environment. Everybody come and really just cheer with us, just motivate us on to win that game. It feels special.
Yeah, absolutely. And so a lot of times we hear, why we don't put an HBCU for homecoming, right? And obviously I'm stepping into this coming from a PWI. But just let the fans know it's conference, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So it don't matter who the opponent is, right? We're chasing a title, right? So just explain to them like the importance of just the support.
Please do.
So really just the importance is no matter who we playing, we really just need y'all guys to hype us on, motivate us. Just be there for us, because I mean we'll create our own energy, but to have y'all energy behind us and we create our own energy also, it's just all that energy, and then it's just motivating us to really just go out there and really just give us give us something to really just do it for. So everybody playing for something, but just cheering, just to support. We look in the stands and we see 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 people out there. I mean, that's a great look. So.
Yeah, I mean, because Nissan can definitely hold the 5,
for
right?
Sure.
We can hold 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 as well.
Then 20.
Then
30.
We can build it up as much as we want. But no, the support, obviously, the momentum shift in football games, they are real. I don't know if everyone knows that, but it's real. I mean, I've I was a player as a coach now. I mean, it's really real. So obviously, we know you're going to tailgate. All right, grab a hand or grab 2 hands, drag them in, right? Hey, we know what happens after halftime. But come in, help us get the lead, and then do what you need to do, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely. So, I mean, the season is.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Let me say this.
Let's talk about it.
Y'all have had me. I had to put on a whole new set of nails. Because y'all have had some nail biters, but the composure has been phenomenal. So talk to me about how you stay locked in to make sure that you don't break and you follow through with that W at the end.
I would say for like the past 2 years I've been here, if we get down, we'll just hold our heads down. And really just know we probably lost. I had that mindset. But this year, like for everybody on this team, we just got a different mindset to us, and everybody just stay poised. Not even just myself, everybody though. So we just keep talking to each other, telling each other that the game not over. We still got a long game. Like just motivating each other to where your teammate know that the game is not over. The game is nowhere near over. We still can win. So it's really been good for us. I would say early in the seasons for us to be down and be able to come together as a team and really just come back from a 13-point deficit or 14-point deficit. So it's really, I mean, it's been a good lesson for us. So this week, hopefully, we can start out fast. We won't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
The nail biters.
No doubt, absolutely. I'm saying, obviously, Coach George talked about the perseverance and the growth of the team. He's kind of a mild-mannered coach, right? And so just watching you guys come back, I'll just say come back from behind in the rain versus Charleston Southern, right? And then going up to Lindenwood and being down 14-0 early, 27 at halftime, right? And just finding a way. What was that message at halftime from Coach George, and obviously leading into the fourth quarter? What was that message from him to help you guys get over the hump?
I would say it really wasn't a message. He just told us really just we know what we need to do. It's really not too much to talk about. We know we started off slow, but what can we do about it now? We knew the game. We just say 0-0. The game is 0-0. We won't ever say the score. So we just went out there with a 0-0 mindset. We went to execute. We know we weren't executing the first half. We know we needed to execute in the second half to really just win the game. And we knew that we were hurting ourselves, interception, flags, all type of stuff like that. So we were really hurting ourselves, but we really came out in the second half, really stopped the penalties, and really just executed on offense and defense and special teams. So it came together good.
Yeah, I think that's the mindset you got to take into tomorrow as well, right? Don't kill yourself, right? Don't beat yourself, because obviously you guys are playing well enough defensively as well. Obviously you talked about starting off slow offensively. If you had to, how would you start the game? One play call. All right, don't give the name of the play.
Yeah.
All right. If you had to, what would be your first play call?
I'll give a concept of post dig with shallow on the backside.
Okay.
Yeah. Play action.
Okay.
Roll out to the right.
Okay. Yeah. You better on the move, huh?
Yeah, better.
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
But I was saying you stay in the pocket and deliver 1 or 2.
Yeah.
So I'll take that too.
Hey, don't try to discredit me.
I mean, you thought I was going to make it easy on you?
Nah, it's all
sir.
good, yeah.
Come on, man.
We'll see this week.
No doubt. No doubt.
Well, I just want to have a moment of silence for Draylon, because this is a lot of focus that he has to have. Because this fish over here, it's foolishness over there, it's fun over there, and he has to go and get ready for tomorrow.
That he does. He's actually about to make an appearance at this pet rally. So y'all.
Oh, you got fans? Oh, the fans are ready for. Sorry.
Dre, I ain't do it. Hey, but listen, we appreciate you, man. Obviously, lock in, man. Go get the team ready.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, take us to victory. Right?
Fastly Athletic Rep gonna let you have about 30 minutes of fun, and then I'm giving you more than I think the coaches would. So.
That's cool with me.
Timer's on.
That's cool, man.
That's cool with me.
Dre, we appreciate you, baby.
Yes, sir.
Hey,
appreciate
good
y'all.
luck to you tomorrow,
Yes,
man.
sir.
Enjoy the rest of the afternoon. Yeah.
You know I will. I'm going to try to.
For sure. Tiger fans, that's your quarterback, Draylon Ellis. You know, this is fun, and this is starting to fill up, right? And you're going to talk about me. Obviously, this is my first HBCU homecoming. Technically, it's not, okay? It's my first TSU. I was at Hampton. And so being able to have my Hampton experience, you know, I was starting to compare, and I was getting a little disappointed. And then all of a sudden, I started seeing people pile in slowly but surely.
But you're not at Hampton.
I'm not. I'm at the Tennessee State University.
THEE. TSU.
That's what I want.
Save him, Penny, because he was talking about Hampton.
That's what I'm trying to get you guys to do. Yeah.
I mean, they blue and white, but they over there.
But it's all right. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have our head men's basketball coach who just wandered in. I think he's lost. Maybe not.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He's not lost. He's in the right place to be, right?
On the football field, I'm always lost.
Oh,
I don't know nothing about that.
See that? See what I'm talking about?
See these arms? I don't know. Draylon wouldn't be able to throw no passes to me. He had 4-5 picks. I'm not going through the middle or none of that. It's over with.
Oh, you got to give effort. You can't come over here not talk about it.
Long ball. That's it.
There we go. We'll take that. You get one a game?
One.
That's all that matters.
Okay.
Coach P, what's up, baby?
I'm doing good, man. Homecoming, man. How could you be down right now? Look at this beautiful scene. Look at these beautiful people. It's amazing right now.
Yeah, it's family.
Black
it is.
excellence.
It is. I love it.
So, obviously, your time's coming. We're what, 4 weeks away?
We are here, man.
Obviously, you've been going strong in the gym. Obviously, you had to pivot to certain places.
Yep.
You just finished up a pro day, so we'll just kind of talk about the preparation for the season, and then we'll lead into what we talked about at pro day a few days ago.
Yeah, well, it's a new team. It's a new year. Obviously, you got 12 new guys. So we've been together since the summer, and the guys have been just working their tails off, been in the gym, getting extra work in. I'm really proud of. If you watch us practice or see them around, you would think they've been together for 3 or 4 years the way they act. But they gelling. They're doing great in the classroom. We had 3.7 GPA this summer.
Thank
really
you.
proud of that.
Stroke that ego. She loves it.
Yeah.
As the faculty rep.
Smell
right?
better than that fish.
That's word to Doc over there. But we got to keep it going to the fall semester up the grades. Academically, it's very important for us. But we're coming off of an NBA Pro Day that we just held at Vanderbilt University.
Yep.
We had 4 or 5 NBA teams there, scouts, NBA agencies. It was really good for our guys, and we performed really well. I was really impressed at how they performed under pressure because, you know, when you're playing front of somebody else, it's like, you can play a little tight, but we didn't. We played great, and we want that to continue into next week. And we start our scrimmages here really soon, and then season starts November 4th.
Yeah, absolutely. Obviously, fans may not know the date, but October 16th, right? We got Big Blue Madness in Gentry at 7:30. There'll be a men's and women's event. There'll be a couple games, a little crowd participation, right? So we definitely want you guys to come out.
I can play.
You got to talk to Coach P about that.
I'm about to get Candace to sub you in.
Well,
we don't want any injuries. See, that's the thing.
Thank you. There you go. Stop there. Stop there. Stop there.
I think he was talking about the players.
Here they go.
As you can tell, the AOB is turned it up in the background. But Coach, obviously, man, just tell the fans what we need from them this year as we step into the 2024 season and the addition of the Tennessee State Tigers men's basketball program.
Yeah, I think, we're right here at homecoming right now, and the energy that we're feeling right now, we got to feel it in the Gentry Center. We want the fans to come out and support, and for the most part they have, especially in the beginning of the season. But we need them in the dog days too, in January as conference play starts, when our students are not here, when the band's not here, to carry us a long way and carry us to a championship season. So support. And next Wednesday, Big Blue Madness is the first opportunity.
Yeah, it is. And so you talk about, we talk about what our expectations are. Obviously, we had multiple men's basketball champions on the show today, and they talked about the last time that we won the conference, the last time we went to the NCAA tournament. I don't want to put any pressure or anything, but what can we expect from the 2024 Tigers program today?
Our expectation is to win the championship. Nothing less, nothing more. We want to win a regular season championship and a conference championship, and we have the talent to do it. The one thing that we need is we need support. We need support from the fans, former players, those same championship guys. We need those guys to give back to continue to create more champions.
Absolutely.
And the giving back is so important because, like you said, everybody, we're inside. You can still look as fly as you are right now.
Yeah, you can.
Come in, get a seat. And our head coach is never short of energy. So talk about how you make a concerted effort throughout your time here at TSU to be on the campus, present and visible.
I think it's important. It's way bigger than winning basketball games and championships that you create lasting memories and meet people. And because that's the best relationships that you can have is relationships with people. And people remember how you made them feel. Yeah. And support is the number one thing you can give. You can give money and all that, but just coming and being around. Being present at different events on campus, volleyball matches, track matches, anything, tennis matches. I try to touch as many people as I can because for me to ask people to come support us, I want to show them that I'm willing to go out and support them as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, I do think that's important. It means a lot because this is a family atmosphere, and so it's not just, let me say this, it is about going to classes. Don't go to class. But it does feel good to see you out in the calf and the coaches and everything. So what great surprises do you have? Like, what matches are you looking forward to for this upcoming season?
Obviously, the first game of the season is the biggest non-conference game for the locals around here. We play Fisk University, so that's going to be a game that, it's very heavily attended. But right after that, we hopping right in the frying pan. We're going on the road to Colorado State and Wyoming, and both of those are Mountain West Conference teams, really good teams. And we fly from there to fly to Atlanta to play against Howard. And a team that's coming off 2 NCAA tournaments. We're playing them in Atlanta, so that's going to be a really big game. Alabama A&M at the crib, UNC Asheville at the crib. We've got Western Kentucky, another NCAA tournament team. So this schedule is going to be very challenging, but it's going to prepare us for OVC play.
Absolutely.
And if we can figure out a way to win through the turbulence and get some W's, we're going to have some really good confidence going into conference play.
Yeah, a lot of great opponents early in the season. Obviously, like you said, it's a challenge, it's a test of time, and obviously with a brand new team, it's definitely going to be a challenge, right? Yeah. Obviously, practice is practice, but when you're out there playing against different teams who are very familiar with each other at that standpoint, that makes it a little bit more challenging. But I really believe wholeheartedly that with the team that I've seen you put together this year, has what it takes. Obviously, from a coaching standpoint, you guys are top notch, right? Obviously, you add assistant Eric Buggs from UT Martin, who they come off a conference championship. And so having that mindset, having that pedigree, I believe things will get done the right way. And so,
I appreciate that.
There's a lot going on right now. I'll tell you that. And so, but Coach P, obviously, we appreciate you jumping on the show. More importantly, good luck this fall, spring season, man, and we'll be there in support. So. Anything else you want to say?
No, I appreciate y'all. Thanks for having me. This is an unbelievable broadcast. I'm always watching, so I feel important now because I'm finally on. Yes. But yeah, TSU fans, support. Our biggest thing that we have is our family and support. We got to use it.
Yeah.
Got to.
Thank you.
Got
So
to.
definitely make sure you get those season tickets right now. Get ready.
Tickets are on sale.
Absolutely. So we look forward to seeing you at those events.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Tiger fans, it is turning up right now. All right, we're getting real loud. The band is rocking. The fans are out here. I don't know what else you could ask for. I don't know what other place you want to be than here at Hale Stadium, live right now. Doc, what's your thoughts?
Man, let me tell you something. I am doing all I can to behave and be professional on this broadcast because I'm telling you, those of you that are watching live stream, I don't know why. How'd you do it? Because this is culture, this is fun, this is family. It's probably like the best work day ever.
Hey,
the best.
You said it. This
best
is
work day ever. I'm getting credit.
This is
no
work.
sick day. Go ahead. No, I was going to say that this is really important that you support this atmosphere, you support this energy, and you support each and every one that has been here to bring this broadcast to life in terms of being present at the events, contributing to the university, and making sure that the student athletes and the communities far and wide know the awesomeness of the Tennessee State University.
Absolutely. Well, listen, Tiger fans, we hope you've enjoyed the show. It's time to go and enjoy the festivities here live. So I'm Julius McNair.
I'm Dr. Ricky, your faculty athletic rep.
And that has been your Big Blue pregame show, Homecoming Edition 2024. Go Tigers.
Go Tigers.